All right, so for the next couple months, I'm going to be living out of my truck. And I'm bringing along my camping gear as it relates to cooking, because I will be cooking while I'm out there. I do not want to be eating fast food all the time. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be posting those videos of what I cook pretty much weekly. So let me show you the gear that I have, and if anyone has any other recommendations that I should have, let me know in the comments. Very interested to hear from y'all. But let's get down to it. All right, so probably won't take the crate because I will be limited on space in my truck. I'll show you all how I'm going to have my truck set up at a later time. But this is it. First things first, the first thing that I got on top is my knife that I'm going to be using for preparing my food. It's nothing fancy. I believe this is like $20 or something on Amazon. You know, just looked pretty cool. Also was cheap. I'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll probably just use a traditional, chef knife. But got the knife. This strainer here is like for soups, for like skimming off, fat off the top of when you're making soups or whatnot. Nothing too crazy. I think got this at like H Mart or something. This here, I actually have three of these. I got them for $2.25 at Daiso. Great for like sauces or sides or whatever. You could also cook out of it since it's all aluminum or steel. I forget, but yeah, pretty good for like sauces or whatever. Small items. The handle folds away like that. 225. I figured, why not, right? I got my tongs for when I'm grilling. I will bring a charcoal grill, which I will show you in a bit. But those are just little cheap tongs. You need those for grilling. These squirt bottles, pretty cool for like sauces. I got hot sauce in this one. I do plan on filling this one up with soy sauce. I also got these at Daiso. They're pretty cool. Fill it up with anything you need. Put that top back on, and you got yourself a little squirt bottle. Pretty secure. I haven't had any problems with this one leaking, so your gear won't get all nasty. So they're pretty good. I also got my spice holder. So I got like 5 spices in here. For the amount of time that I'm gonna be out on the road, this probably won't be enough spices, but should last me a couple days. Then I'll have to refill it, and I guess I'll just keep doing that versus constantly carrying around a bunch of spice bottles. I will have a place where I could store the spices when I'm not in my truck, which is when I'm going to be stopping by the office. So I'll pretty much leave that stuff there and then refill the spice container whenever I need it. But this just makes it kind of convenient. It's small, and you could just have it organized and not getting all over the place. Some chopsticks, because I do like to cook with chopsticks. It kind of just makes it easier to, when you're grilling, or yeah, when you're cooking and you're trying to flip stuff over. Chopsticks are good for that. Plus, if you don't have a fork at the time, which I do have one in here, then these are pretty, these are great to have. They don't take up a lot of space. I do want some by Snow Peak that twist apart and they go into a smaller form factor. They're quite expensive though, the ones from Snow Peak. They're about like $60. I don't really need them. That's more of a want, just because I think they're pretty cool. It's like, I think aluminum or titanium at the top, and then the bottom half is bamboo. If I do get them, I'll show y'all. But yeah, chopsticks, I think, like I said, they don't take up a lot of room, and they're kind of handy to have. And on that note, I do have the Snow Peak utensils. I don't like sporks because I really don't feel you get like a proper grip on food with a spork. So I opted for the fork and spoon combo. Titanium. And they come with this little like sheath. Doesn't fully, encapsulate them. They do stick out from the sides, but it's not bad. Good quality. I like them. And I believe they were about like $30 on Amazon. All right. Moving on to the Jetboil. I use this all the time for, ramen or boiling tea. There's a great system to have. There's tons of videos on the Jetboil, so y'all could refer to those. But yeah, this is probably one of the most used pieces of gear that I have for cooking right now, because I haven't really done much outdoor cooking, but I will be soon. And then lastly, whoops, sorry about that. I got the Soto, I forget what they call this specific kit, but it's a kit that comes with 2 pots and a grab handle for your pots. That's 1 pot. Then you got the other one inside with the top. The smaller pot comes with this like koozie to keep whatever's in here warm. All right, so there's like insulated, and I'll put that down there. The smaller one comes with its own lid. Put this off to the side. Then you get your cloth, to wipe things down. Your handle to grab the pot, which feels very sturdy. You're not gonna lose a pot with this thing. And then your insulation to put on top when you have it in the koozie, and that's supposed to keep everything warm while it's in that small pot. So I'm very excited to start using this system out, and I will let y'all know how it goes, or pretty much you'll see how it goes, because I'll be posting these videos of me cooking using all this stuff. And to go along with that, I did get the Soto stove. Now this isn't part of the kit, it's just sold separately. But as you can see, it does have a pretty big base, right? So you can set it up and put the pot on it, and it's a pretty sturdy platform. I feel a lot better using this one versus the one that goes directly on top of the fuel canister. If I was just using the smaller pot, that's probably what I've gotten. But with this larger pot, I think it's better to have something with a lot more surface area. So that's why I got this one. All right, so that's the majority of my cooking kit. I do have a cutting board, which I didn't spend too much on my cutting board. It's, I think I got it for $6 at Daiso. Nothing fancy, but it should work. And then, and then lastly, let me move all this stuff over here real quick. Lastly, my charcoal grill. Pretty cool. I think so. So you could take down all the panels and it folds up pretty nice. It's very heavy duty. I've already used this a couple times. And yeah, whenever I feel like making a steak, I'll use this. And that so far is my cooking gear. Like I said, if y'all know of anything I should add, or if you think I have too much, let me know. But I think I should be able to manage cooking healthier meals than I'd get at fast food places while living in my truck. I'll show you my full truck loadout in a later video, in case anyone out there is also planning to live out of their vehicle or truck or whatnot, or if you're just interested in camping gear. All that type of stuff is going to be